Guys, hello! A newly added Bounty Hunter guide for the Altar of Hope update. Let's go! Once you see this banner for the Bounty Hunter, that's when you can recruit the Bounty Hunter. It can happen in 1, 2, 3, 4. I never seen him at the final end though. Maybe it can happen, maybe not. I know that I never had him on a bounty. What is the Bounty Hunter? Bounty Hunter covers all positions from 1 to 4. He can be played everywhere. Best played at position number 3 or 2. His biggest strength is his skills. They're all mastered. They're all leveled up. Okay, so he is extremely strong. How and when you should play Bounty Hunter, that's the main question in the game, because you can only have him on one map. First of all, and what you need to do, because Bounty Hunter doesn't have relations like others, you need to spend all relation items before recruiting Bounty Hunter. Okay, so if you're gonna boost relations, do it immediately in the end, and then recruit the Bounty Hunter. I thought I made myself clear here.
Tried and
Now
tested.
you can recruit the Bounty
A
Hunter.
bond to be counted on.
That will be rule number 1.
Inspiration unites the hopeful.
Rule number 2. Who you should switch for the Bounty Hunter. If someone is destroyed in health or stress and you cannot heal in the end, that's the character you wanna switch for. If it happens that you get Bounty Hunter early on, then put mastery points into one
however
character.
painful,
For
is
example,
the
you
greatest
put mastery
teacher of
points
all.
into Bolster and Retribution for Men-at-Arms, or Chop for Leper and Intimidate or something like that. And then you're gonna switch the character that doesn't have any mastery upgrades. Okay, that's the best way to use the Bounty Hunter, and that would be rule number 2. You exchange the weakest hero for the Bounty Hunter. Now, Bounty Hunter, he casts 4 candles. Okay, see, he's not that good for the beginners. Okay, he's really not that good for the beginners because you wanna accumulate candles. Bounty Hunter ramps up after like 50 hours in the game, after a lot of farming. That's when he can save your runs. Now, I don't say don't try him, but make sure that you know what he's capable of. When is the best time to recruit the Bounty Hunter? When you're in the first in, the very first in, and you wanna go for the boss, the very first boss on a map.
The provinces
That's
and cantrips of
when
our
Bounty
land.
Hunter is the
Crumbling
best. Not on a
and
map 2,
undone.
not on a map 3, on a first map, and you rush for the boss. Okay, because he is very strong for the first map, and that's the easy way to accumulate relics, bubbles, candles, trinkets, and other consumables on the first map. Now, depends for whom I switch here for the Bounty Hunter. As I said, position 1 to 4, it really doesn't matter where you wanna place him. The builds change when you switch positions. In this case, we can go with position 4, because position 1 is easy to get, but we're gonna cover every build for every position.
He has no past, no future, no mercy.
The first thing that you should check when you recruit the Bounty Hunter is his item, his trinket, and what he'll receive. Vengeful Kill List, for example, is great if you recruited Bounty Hunter on a 3rd map, because the 3rd map is the longest one. Here, it doesn't matter that much, because it's the first map. This would be all the skills for the Bounty Hunter. Now, if we're gonna play him on position number 4, this should be the build for position number 4. Come Hitter, Hurlbat for extra damage, No Escape for the stun, Flashbang for blind, daze, and stun, and some damage over time with Caltrops. If you got no tank in your team and no one to protect like Hellion, Men-at-Arms or Leper, then you might consider taking up Bodyguard on position 4 so you can defend squishy allies. the best spell to switch would be Flashbang or Bodyguard. Now, if Bounty Hunter is on a position number 3, he can be played in a lot of different ways because this is his favorite spot and all of this applies, okay? From collect bounty as a basic attack, to mark for that, to remove armor from enemies or to make them vulnerable. Come hitter to pull them and kill with a combo. Classic stun, it's way too good to skip. And of course finish him that deals 75% damage to dazed and stunned enemies. You can also play him as a taunter on position number 3 if others can do all of this, and if they deal damage, all you need to do is switch these two and get a stare down and a bodyguard. Now you have taunt, you have weaken, and you got defend allies. That's for position number 3. Same what I said for position number 3 goes for position number 2. Exactly the same builds. Okay. Now for position number 1, if your team can target position number 3 and 4 on enemies, then you should remove Come Hitter and go with a bodyguard. So this should be your build. Okay, a stun, taunt, protect, remove armor, mark, and classic basic attack. If your allies are bad at targeting position 3 and 4, then you should switch bodyguard or stare down for Come Hitter on position number 1. Now to sum it all up quickly. Bounty Hunter, very good for map 1 because you can rush for the boss. Bounty Hunter covers all positions. Bounty Hunter lasts only for one map. Bounty Hunter is expensive for beginners. Bounty Hunter is a run saver for more experienced players once you farm up a bit. His animations are great, it's a very fun hero to play, and I wish that he was in a hero selection instead like this, but he is a X for hire, so he fits the lore well, if nothing else. Once you see him, take him and have fun. And one last thing, what are the best trinkets on a bounty hunter? Very simple. Flat resists, flat crit, flat damage. That's how easy it is. Do not sacrifice damage for HP. Okay? He can get stressed also, cause it doesn't matter. You're gonna ditch him on the next turn. So do whatever the hell you like, just have damage, crit, resists.